Hey, what's up, everyone? Jamming out here a little bit, playing a little guitar here. I was thinking about before when I went to prison. My soul was sick. It was diseased. Life on life support, barely clinging on for life. All the things I used to like to do, being with family, with friends, laughing. You take laughing for granted. But I was thinking about, I didn't laugh a lot when I was on meth. Very little for me. At first, it sparked a creative process for me. It's like weed did, and that's what the appeal was. If there had to have been an appeal, right? You can't demonize it completely. Say, I wasn't just stupid and just did it just because. It made me feel invincible. It opened my creative process, the third eye, if you will. But obviously, those highs aren't sustainable, and they came crashing down pretty quick. I never thought I'd really laugh much again. But when I got locked up, I prayed for help, and the day before I got locked up, and that's a whole other story for another time. But in the streets of San Diego, on a bridge overlooking the 5 freeway, I got on my knees. Day after Father's Day, 2017, and I prayed for rescue. I prayed for help. Please save this soul. Please save me. If there's anything left of me that's redeemable, act now, please. Give me some kind of a push. And he did. He did indeed. So when I went to prison, I had a lot of time to reflect, and a lot of people paint prison such a horrible place, but for me, really, it was a sanctuary. And not always, they say don't make friends in prison. That's bullshit. Someone told me that the first day I was locked up in county jail. Don't make friends in prison. Fuck, man. If you don't make relationships wherever you go, what the hell is life all about then? I'd made my fair share of friends in prison and in county jail. One in particular, my last about year and a half being locked up. I remember it was in December and week before Christmas or so, and I saw this beautiful guy come in, and man, I looked in his eyes 1 second, and I knew this was the man I had dreamt about my whole life. Quite literally, the man of my dreams. And I made up my mind at that point that I was going to get him in my life, no matter what. And I felt a fire in my heart again. Something that hadn't burned for a while. I felt this fire in my heart for new love. I didn't think it was possible. I was barely holding on to my old love. And I kind of thought love was dead for me. But until I walked this younger gentleman, he's quite a few years younger than I am. He was 26 at the time, but he had this spirit about him and this youth. And he, like I said, I knew I wanted to be part of his world. I wanted him to be part of mine. So I started slipping him little notes. I started getting to know what he liked, and he played guitar too. And he had his guitar, and I remember playing House of the Rising Sun for him the first time in the day room. And I remember hearing him play for the first time, and it blew me away. My second favorite guitarist of all time, only behind my dad. But this guy was my muse. I started writing poetry for him. I wrote stories for him, for his entertainment. Fictional stories, but for his entertainment, about a show called Paratosis that I had developed while I was on meth. But I wrote it out in a weekly format for him. I wrote songs for him. He was my muse. I drew from him. He rekindled my heart. and I cherish a special place for him to this day, and he is one of my best friends in my life, and we don't talk as much. He's in prison still. He has his tablet. We talk. He calls me up. I'll send him a text on his tablet, but I'm looking forward to him getting out. I wrote a lot of songs for him, over 150 in prison after I met him. Year and a half period, 150 songs I wrote. And I give him so much credit for all of them. Like I said, he was my muse. And this is all. So fine, so smart, so sexy, so kind, way more than hype, the one and only prototype. So simplistically complex, and I'm so perplexed. Oh, how you put my mind in check. It's spinning around and running in laps. Oh, and I thought perhaps, well, we could give this thing, we got a chance. So give me liberty or give me death, and then you give me both. With just one breath, when I thought I heard you say, don't think too hard now, we'll just believe it be. Well, you let it all in and let it begin and live the mystery. And I do agree, oh baby, and I guarantee, well, from this point on, and you turn me on, you got the best of me. You're my boy out to my Park Avenue. Oh boy, the things that we could do. My whole world now you've left amplified. I feel I've known you my whole life. Someday we'll look back at this the way we will when we have our first kiss. You got my heart burning bright just like the sun, and I'm forever your only one. One day, won't you walk the life with me? Let's see just how high we can be. Understand, and then we'll make our master plan. Oh, I wanna be your man. We just started and tell me how do you do. Let me in and I promise to be true. My whole world now you've left electrified. I feel I've known you my whole life. Oh, my whole life, yeah. Oh, my whole life now. Burning bright like the sun. I feel I've known you my whole life. Oh, my whole life, yeah. Oh, my whole life now. Burning bright like the sun. Don't think too hard now, and just believe it be. Well, you let it all in and let it begin and live that mystery. And I do agree, oh baby, and I guarantee. Well, you turn me on, and from this point on, you got the best of me. Oh, my whole life, yeah, my whole life now, burning bright like the sun. I feel I've known you my whole life. Oh, my whole life now, oh, my whole life, yeah, burning bright like the sun. I feel I've known you my whole life. Oh, my whole life, yeah, my whole life now. Oh, you're the only one. I feel I've known you my whole life, yeah. My whole life, yeah. My whole life now. You're the only one. I feel I've known you my whole life, yeah. My whole life now. My whole life now. Oh yeah, and you've left amplified. I feel I've known you my whole life, yeah. My whole life, yeah. My whole life now. Well, you've left electrified. I feel I've known you my whole life.